says that anti-India forces will be punished. That's the information coming in. Let's listen into the reaction from Gaurav Bhatia, spokesperson of the party.
No one is above the law of the country. If you violate the law with impunity, there will be certain legal consequences that would follow. And you should not cry foul when you don't shy away from undertaking illegal activities to weaken our country. And action is taken and you cry foul. That is absolutely unacceptable. And legal action against such forces is imperative and will continue.
For more on this, we're joined by a guest. Binay Singh is with us, political analyst. Manasvi Thapar, lawyer, also joins us. Let me start with you first, Binay Singh. The allegation of CPR is that their accounts are completely audited. They're even audited by the CNAG, and that nothing that they have done is outside of the mandate of law. All their accounts, for instance, are in the public domain. Your response to the statement that's coming from the CPR?
Thank you, Madhav. Yesterday, charity was a virtue. Today, it's an industry. So when someone's call him a philanthropist, like George Soros, don't get fooled away. It is a camouflage. And he is not just anti-Modi, he is not against Modi. George Soros is against India. George Soros is an enemy of India. And the funds received from George Soros, there is no law defining that, but it is an enemy fund. Such funds should be marked as enemy funds. Like there are provisions to mark properties as enemy properties, funds like this should be marked as enemy funds. And we must go to Hungary. The Prime Minister Viktor Orban, who passed a law to stop Soros. And once both Soros and Viktor Orban, they were very good friends.
Okay.
They had a wonderful bonding.
Right.
Last year, and Viktor Orban is a case study that the Prime Minister of Hungary chose national security above, his personal preferences.
Okay, let me get a response from Manasvi Thapar on that. Manasvi Thapar, George Soros and his history is well known, says Binay Singh, and anybody who has received funding from him, certainly, and this particular individual who is Binay Singh alleges is against the interest of India. Action and probe at least has to be undertaken.
Madhav, I think Mr. Binay Singh is completely confused when he says that because whatever he said, because the reason is the home ministry did not feel so. They have just suspended because of the funding being used somewhere else, and that too the FCRA license is only suspended for 180 days. Now, if what Mr. Binay Singh says, that if there are anti-India forces in India trying to fund in India, why don't we just ban them completely? Why do we just give a suspension love letter? Completely ban them. And also, there is a further fund of George Soros which entered India in 2014 onwards for specifically investment in fund. My question to Mr. Binay Singh is, where did this fund go? And why was it only established for business ventures after 2014? And this particular organization is in India since last 5 decades, since 1973. And this particular suspension is only for 180 days, and also because Home Department feels that the fund which was given for educational purpose have been diverted to somewhere else, contrary to what Mr. Binay Singh says, that this is suspended because of anti-India forces. Now my question to Mr. Binay Singh remains that if it is for anti-India forces, completely ban it. Don't give these love letters. Completely ban any organization which is anti-India. Okay,
Binay Singh, quick response. Why not a complete ban?
Madhav, look, we from time to time we have taken actions. We stop such funding. FCRA 2020 was a wonderful move by India to safeguard its national interest, national security from funding of anti-India forum.
Okay.
So I am not commenting, or I am not doing a commentary on behalf of the government. But I feel the necessity that India as a country should move a step ahead of FCRA 2020 and mark these funds as enemy funds. And these personalities, enemy entities.
Okay. Binay Singh, and in fact, I'm going to request our other guests as well, Manasvi, to stay on. We have some breaking news coming.